and all the prophets, he explained to them what was said in all the scriptures concerning himself. As they approached the village to which they were going, Jesus acted as if he were going further, but they urged him strongly. "Won't you stay with us? The day is nearly over, and it's nearing evening." When he was at the table, he took bread, gave thanks, and broke it, and began to give it to them. Then their eyes were opened, and they recognized him, but he disappeared from their sight. They asked each other, "Were not our hearts burning within us when we walked along the road and he talked with us, and he opened up the scriptures to us?" They got up and returned at once to Jerusalem. There, on the evening of the first day of the week, when the disciples were together, with the doors locked for the fear of the Jews, they found the 11 and those with them assembled together and saying, "It is true, the Lord is risen, and he has appeared to Simon. And he was made known to us in the breaking of the bread." Then the two told what had happened on the way and how Jesus was recognized to them by breaking the bread. While they were still talking about this, Jesus himself stood among them and said to them, "Peace be with you." They were all startled and frightened, thinking he was a ghost. He said to them, "Why are you troubled? And why do doubts arise in your mind? Look at my hands and my feet. It is myself. Touch me and see. A ghost does not have flesh and bones. As you see, I have." When he said this, he showed them his hands and his feet. And while they still did not believe it because of joy and amazement, he asked them, "Do you have anything here to eat?" They gave him a piece of broiled fish, and he took it and ate it in their presence. And he said, "This is what I told you while I was still with you. Everything must be fulfilled that was written about me in the books of Moses, the prophets, and the Psalms. Peace be with you. As the Father has sent me, I am now sending you. Receive the Holy Spirit. If you forgive anyone, his sins are forgiven. If you do not forgive, his are not forgiven." Now Thomas, also called Didymus, one of the 12, was not with the disciples when Jesus came. So the other disciples told him, "Thomas, we have seen the Lord. Unless I see the nail marks, and put my finger where the nails were, and my hand to his side, I will never believe." A week later, his disciples were in the house again, and Thomas was with them. Though the doors were locked, Jesus came and stood among them. "Peace be with you." "Thomas, put your finger here. See my hand? Reach out your hand and put it in my side. Stop doubting, Thomas, and believe. My Lord and my God." Oh, Thomas, you believe only because you've seen? Blessed are those who have not seen and yet believe. Afterward, Jesus again appeared to the disciples by the Sea of Tiberias. It happened this way. Simon Peter, Thomas, Nathanael from Cana in Galilee, the sons of Zebedee, and two other disciples were together. "I'm going fishing. We're going with you." So they went out and got into the boat. That night they caught nothing. Early in the morning, Jesus stood on the shore, but his disciples did not realize it was him. "Friends, have you any fish?" "No." "No." "Cast your nets to the right and you will find some." "Whoa! Come on, guys, hurry! There's too much here." What is that? "Peter, it's the Lord."
"It's the Lord."
When they cast their nets over, they were not able to haul the net in because of the large number of fish.
53 fish.
When Peter heard that John say, "It is the Lord," he wrapped his outer garment around him, for he had taken it off, and jumped into the water. That's backwards enough. The other disciple followed in the boat, towing the net full of fish, for they were not far off from shore, about 100 yards. When they landed, they saw a fire burning with coals. There was fish on it and some bread. Jesus said, "Bring some of the fish you have just caught." Simon Peter climbed aboard and dragged the net ashore. It was full of large fish, 153. But even with so many, the net was not torn. Jesus said to them, "Come and eat breakfast." None of the disciples dared ask him, "Who are you?" knowing it was the Lord. Jesus came, took the bread, and gave it to them. And he did the same with the fish. This was now the third time Jesus appeared to his disciples after he had been raised from the dead. When they had finished eating, Jesus said to Simon Peter, "Simon, son of John, do you truly love me more than these?" "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you. Feed my sheep." "Simon, son of John, do you truly love me?" "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you. Feed my sheep."
Feed my sheep.
"Simon, son of John,
Do you love me?
do you love me?" "Lord, you know all things. You know that I love you." "I'll tell you the truth. When you were younger, you dressed yourself the way and went where you wanted to go. When you're old, you'll stretch out your hands and someone else will dress you and lead you where you do not want to go. Follow me." Jesus said this to indicate the kind of death by which Peter would glorify God. After Peter started calling Jesus, Peter turned and saw that the disciple whom Jesus loved, John, was following him. This is the one that leaned back against Jesus at the supper and asked, "Lord, who is going to betray you?" When Peter saw him, he asked, "Lord, what about him? If I want him to remain alive until I return, what is that to you? You must follow." Because of this, the rumor spread among the brothers that this disciple would never die. But Jesus did not say that he would not die. He only said, "If I want him to remain alive until I return, what is that to you?" This is the disciple who testifies to these things, and he wrote them down, who knows that his testimony is true. Thank you for joining me in this very timely adventure through the last week of Jesus' life, most part of it. It took a long time to make, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Got through this far without falling asleep. It took a lot of work and tired me out a lot. So, I hope that you enjoyed it. Okay?
You probably got tired watching
It
it.
is-
It's okay.
April 3rd, 1999.
1999. April 3rd.
I may do the Ascension at a later time, but for now, this is it. Mostly Easter is about the crucifixion and the resurrection anyway, so, see you later.
The Ascension has not yet happened, and it is 2016, but that's okay. We're good. We're good. Thank you for watching.